As Phnom Penh accelerates its campaign to cleanse cyberspace ahead of the April deadline, an unprecedented overnight raid erupted, resulting in the arrest of 805 suspects and the seizure of hundreds of electronic devices. The operation not only exposed a sophisticated high-tech criminal network operating behind seemingly harmless screens, but also sent a firm message that authorities will show no leniency toward any scam rings, data theft operations, or online fraud centers secretly manipulating victims across borders. The sweeping crackdown has become the strongest declaration yet by Cambodia's capital against an increasingly bold and complex digital underworld. According to information published by Khmer Times, the Phnom Penh Municipal government has pledged to complete its campaign to eliminate online scam networks ahead of schedule, describing it as a top priority to restore national credibility and public security at a time when transnational cybercrime is growing in both scale and sophistication. The statement came alongside one of the largest crackdowns ever carried out in Cambodia, as authorities stormed a casino building in Preah Sihanouk province and uncovered a clandestine online scam center operating on the upper floors. Authorities said the operation was launched Tuesday under direct orders from the national police chief and led by the unified command of Preah Sihanouk province, with legal coordination from the provincial court prosecutor. Lieutenant General Sar Ratha, Deputy National Police Chief and Preah Sihanouk Provincial Police Commissioner, personally mobilized specialized units in coordination with provincial military police to inspect and search the casino building located in Boon Village, Boon Commune, Sihanoukville. The raid focused on the 18th and 19th floors, where officers suspected the main hub of a large-scale online fraud operation was being run. The results were staggering. 805 suspects of multiple nationalities were arrested at the scene. Those detained included nationals from China, South Korea, Japan, the United States, the Philippines, Pakistan, India, as well as several Cambodians. The multinational composition of the group underscored the cross-border nature of the network, which allegedly targeted victims in numerous countries. Law enforcement officers also confiscated approximately 650 computers and 1,000 mobile phones believed to have been used in fraudulent activities, ranging from identity impersonation and psychological manipulation to illegal financial transactions. The raid forms part of the nationwide XXL campaign, a large-scale crackdown announced earlier this month aimed at eradicating all forms of tech-based fraud in the kingdom before April. Under the plan, local authorities are directly responsible for identifying and dismantling scam operations within their jurisdictions. Officials found colluding with or shielding criminal networks will face serious consequences, signaling the government's determination to clean up the system and end any tolerance of illicit activities that have drawn international criticism. On Wednesday, Phnom Penh Governor Quang Sreng reaffirmed the city's hardline stance, declaring that all online scam operations in the capital must be eliminated before March 30, 2026. Speaking at a meeting reviewing the progress of anti-scam efforts, he stressed, "To eliminate online scams at the local level, we must eliminate all scammers." He instructed authorities across all 14 districts of the capital to proactively inspect their areas, identify suspicious locations, and act swiftly to prevent criminal groups from reorganizing or locating. Governor Sreng emphasized that district governors must regularly deploy forces to monitor real conditions on the ground and report developments promptly. He described the campaign as one that must be conducted strictly and rigorously, noting that it is not merely an administrative task, but a political commitment to regain public trust. At the same time, he clarified that prioritizing the elimination of online scams does not mean neglecting other responsibilities. Maintaining public order, security, and essential services for residents must continue simultaneously and effectively. At the national level, Senior Minister Preah Sihanouk, chairman of the Online Scam Suppression Committee, revealed that nearly 200 transnational scam centers have been shut down in recent weeks. He said 173 high-level criminal figures connected to these operations had been arrested, while around 10,000 workers had been deported since the campaign began late last year. Notably, notorious crime figure Chen Zi was among those detained and repatriated to China, marking one of the strongest moves yet to dismantle major cybercrime networks operating under the guise of legitimate businesses. However, the darker side of these scam compounds has also come to light. Thousands of workers, some believed to be victims of human trafficking, have escaped from high-security facilities where they were allegedly forced to work and sought refuge at their respective embassies for repatriation. The wave of escapes has led to Amnesty International to describe the situation as a humanitarian crisis, raising concerns not only about security but also about human rights and the protection of vulnerable individuals. Amid these developments, Cheng Kim-long, president of the Asian Vision Institute, praised the Cambodian government's tough measures against online scams, which he said have severely damaged the country's reputation in recent years. He expressed hope that the efforts would continue so that the goal of eliminating online scams can be fully realized. Kim-long added that regardless of whether Cambodia receives international recognition for its efforts, the global community should support the kingdom through information sharing and technical cooperation. In the digital age, scam networks are not confined by national borders, and combating them requires coordinated international action. Cambodia does not need online scam syndicates. What it needs are legitimate investments that create jobs and contribute to the national and local economy. The rapid succession of developments in recent weeks indicates that Cambodia has entered a decisive phase in its fight against cybercrime. From large-scale raids and mass arrests to firm political declarations at both municipal and national levels, all efforts are converging towards a single objective: the complete eradication of scam centers before the pledged deadline. While significant challenges remain and the social repercussions cannot be resolved overnight, the XXL campaign is being pursued with unprecedented intensity and determination, sending a clear message that Cambodia will not tolerate any form of cybercrime that harms its people or tarnishes its national image. Thank you for watching this story. If you found it meaningful, please subscribe, turn on notifications, and share this video. And now it's time to say goodbye. Thank you for staying with Societal Stories.